I'll get you a cuppa in a second. Nothing with caffeine, though. Can you tell me what just happened? When I found you, you were in a state. And you were sweating, trembling, you had chills. Might as well have been in a room full of ice. And your breathing was off. You were just curled up on the ground. No, slow down. Slow down. You don't have to apologize for anything. Alright? You just relax. You got an electric kettle in here? What kind of bloody office doesn't have an electric kettle? Shame on you, soldier. We're going to have to rectify that soon. I'm teasing. I'll put in a text order for some. Do you like chamomile? Good. Something nice to soothe the nerves. All right. What brought all this on? The stress of work. I've seen you in firefights before, keeping your composure. Why is it stressing you out so much? You're not nearly done, are you? I can understand that. Filling reports and writing papers and making sure they're all formatted and written pretty is never my forte either, honestly. I was always terrible at it. I'm a man of action, really. Which means that during times of inaction, my brain doesn't always know how to cope. I think what happened was you were doing this. You were overthinking, and all of a sudden, all that pressure you buried, that you repress and push down whenever you were in the middle of a fight, just came rushing back to the surface. No, it's nothing to apologize for. You were having a bloody panic attack. Let's see. Panic attacks tend to look like overwhelming senses of fear and anxiety, being out of control, feeling like there's something terrible approaching. You can't stop. Your brain, it can't cope. Everything is just rushing at you at once. Just intense worry and anxiety. Has this happened before? What have you done in the past about it? Sometimes that's all you can do. Just writing it out. Now the physical symptoms look like what I saw. Your heartbeat was pounding, racing. You were sweating and shivering. Did it feel cold? Yeah. Were you dizzy? Hands and feet numb? Any chest pain? Stomach pain, nausea? Yeah. You were having trouble breathing too. These are all symptoms. I would recommend talking to someone about it. All right? Oh, if it happens here, it's going to happen elsewhere too. In the middle of a bloody firefight, that's going to be downright lethal. To you, comrades. Yeah. I'll schedule a talk with a counsellor for you. Again, that wasn't a suggestion, soldier. This is a real issue, and you're not confronting it. Do you understand where I'm coming from? This is not just me being concerned about you. As a friend, as a partner, as someone who values your well-being, this is also me speaking as Captain Price of 141. You cannot function like this. You need to address the issue, and you need to get help. This is not a good way to live your life, alright? Fortunately, I've got some bloody brilliant people out there who know exactly how to handle these situations. Alright? You feel better? Alright. Here, take mine. Stand up. Slowly. Could steady yourself on the chair. Alright, have a seat. There we go, love. Now you're going to stay like this. Alright. Do you need help with that field report? All I'm offering. Alright. If you insist. But if you start to panic again, if you start to have these symptoms, you immediately call one of us. If I'm not here, you call Soap. If neither of us are here, you call Ghost. I know he's not the cheeriest fellow. I know he's got some terrible bedside manner. But I'd rather have you here with someone than not, alright? Good.
Captain, everything all good?
We're good, Sergeant. You brought that tea?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Roach.
Affirmative. Do you need anything else?
I think we're all good here. On your way, Sanderson.
Yes, sir.
New guy. He's pretty dependable, though. He got that name because he got caught in a building that got, bombed to shit. Crawled his way out of the collapsed rubble. People were joking, saying he was a roach, that nothing could kill him. So far, that's been proving, pretty true. Makes it out of these crazy situations. I don't know how he does it. Honestly, sometimes I feel like he doesn't fully realize the pressure of the situation he's in. Oh, that can be good or bad. If you fail to acknowledge the seriousness of any given situation, it can be fatal. But on the other hand, if you continue to stress about things, if you let all that pressure build up, it is going to, collapse on top of your fucking head, like a parking garage. Yeah. Now sometimes you can crawl out of it by yourself. Other times you gotta have a rescue crew. Pull heavy bits of rubble and shot off your head. Alright? What really helps is strong foundations. That's what helps me. Now I accept the seriousness of a situation, and I've got the resolve to see matters through, whatever the cost. And that cost is sometimes high, but I have to be rational about it. I can regret it after the fact, but in the moment, And there's still lives at stake. I have to keep pushing forward. I can't question my actions. Not in the field. I can take a good long look at them afterwards. But more often than not, I'll say they were justified. Nah. I make those calls so other people don't have to. I think that tea's steeped enough. Why don't you have a drink? Good. I'm just watching out for you here. I want to make sure that doesn't happen again. Can sometimes reoccur if you're not careful. Sometimes the state when you're most vulnerable is right after it happens, or when you're in the same situation, even the same time of day or same place. Your brain associates that with stress, with the panic, that feeling of being out of control. And bad things can happen if you're not prepared. Preparation is the best step to avoiding a panic attack. Alright? Part of the good news is that talking helps. Alright? Yeah. I'm here to listen. Soap's always good to listen to. And Ghost, one of the good things about him not talking much is that he listens. Oh, believe you me, he hears everything we say. Not in this room. Probably. Hard to tell some days. Yeah. He picks up everything. He's very insightful. No, I know he's intimidating. But I think if anyone can help you with your issues, it's someone who's been in the dark like you have. No, me? I'm terrible at that shite. No, I'm not the person you want to ask for help. Yeah. Most of it's because I bury it down. I've got a mindset that isn't healthy. I tend not to get panic attacks because I just make peace with what I've done and with what has happened. I accept that some things are out of my control. Doesn't always work, and it doesn't always make me feel better. One of the big things about a panic attack is that it's that feeling of instability, being out of control, having the world crash down around you. It's a surreal sensation. I've been in your shoes before, believe me. A healthy dose of nihilism can help too. But I don't want that for you. I don't want you to start turning into me. No. I want you to keep being you. Can you do that for me, love? Good. Who you are is precious and important. You need to keep being who you are. Don't take lessons from me. Talk to someone who knows what they're talking about. Or better yet, educate yourself. Put what I've said to use. And, be prepared. You know yourself best. Like I said, preventative measures are the best. It's like a terrorist attack, really. Best way to prevent the damage and the casualties is to nip it in the bud. Now, you can be as prepared as you want to be, but when the bullets start flying and when the bombs start going off, all you can do is respond. And it's a nasty thing to have to respond to. It's dangerous, it's sticky, and it's best avoided. Just like a panic attack. Your preventative measures and your steps to ready yourself are equally important to your responses, though. Alright? Recognizing the signs, the symptoms, the steps that lead up to this. Now, if you can't get anyone around you, you need to do your best. Get yourself to a safe place. Focus on your breathing. Try to think about anything else. Look around you. Don't let your mind go back to the problem. Alright? Think about all the things that you do have power over. All the things you can do. Not about all the things you can't do. Your brain will go down that sinkhole if you let it. It will continue to panic. It will continue to feel afraid and out of control. It will continue to paralyze you because it's making the mistake of thinking that you not moving, of you acting like this, is keeping you out of greater danger. But it's not a good way to live. Alright? Alright. Come here. Sit on the couch with me. There we go. All snuggled up. Sorry about the beard. I just trimmed it so it's going to be all bristly. Well, I'm glad you don't mind. And maybe that's another good way to avoid panic attacks. If you feel yourself going in a situation that's out of control, think of a situation when you're in control, where you're safe. A situation like right now. Yeah. I've got you in my arms. You are in a building full of highly trained professionals. People who will lay down their lives to protect you, because you'd do the same for them. Alright? You are safe here. In this entire building, you are safe. We will all protect you, and we will all keep you safe. Yes, there are pressures of the outside world, but it's not a problem you have to tackle alone. Alright? Whatever you're going through, whatever strife you're enduring, we can work on it together. Alright? Please understand that. You are safe in this spot. You are in control. And you can handle any problem that comes your way. You didn't make bloody lieutenant for nothing. You've got experience with this. You're tough. You're resilient. You're smart. I wouldn't have picked you for this task force if I didn't think you could handle it. I know. I know. It's a lot of pressure. Sometimes it feels like the world is always trying to tear itself apart. And sometimes it is. Sometimes it feels like we're the only ones holding the bloody stitching together. And sometimes we are. But the world's still turning, ain't it? All the good we've done is counted for something. Now there might come a day when we do fail, when we are powerless. But you know what we do then? We keep on fighting. We don't let the enemy win. And right now, your enemy is fear. It's panic and anxiety. They got through your defenses, and you have to respond accordingly. Alright? So right now, you just need to respond. Drink your tea. Relax in my arms. Against my bloody bristly beard. Have a snack in a couple minutes. Think about all the good things in your life. All the things that help you keep going. And you focus on those. Focus on the things that give you strength. And then later, not right now, maybe not even today, later, you build up your defenses. Alright? Good. You've got this, alright? And I've got you. You have everything you need to rebuild, to make it all better, and to take care of yourself, alright? Good. You've got this. And I'm here for you every step of the way. For now, you just relax. There's no pressure. There's no enemies at the gate. I've chased them all away. And next time you can too. All by yourself. You're only going to get stronger. This happened before. But you're going to be able to defend yourself next time. I have the utmost confidence in you. Alright? Good. We'll get through this. Together.